So I'm just going to do a quick video on why I support Donald Trump and a few other things really. So number one, I support Donald Trump because he's not a politician, or he is a politician now, but he wasn't a politician. So even if he is doing, not that good on certain issues, I'm still going to give him the benefit of the doubt more than actual politicians, because I'm like the general public. I've had enough of these politicians that just take the piss, that are basically, they're just bought off by elites, and they carry out the will of the elites and they don't carry out the will of the people, even though we fucking elect them. So Donald Trump, with this Syria thing at the moment, it's very complicated. He's doing really good on domestic policy, but foreign policy, it looks a bit complex. Now, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think, with what's going on, I know for a fact Donald Trump is an insider. The intelligence agencies have given him some serious, because he goes to these meetings with his own government and different intelligence agencies, but they aren't the zeitgeist, and he knows that. He's in touch with the zeitgeist, and the zeitgeist is the heads of the intelligence agencies. So he's pretending, that to the lower levels of the intelligence agencies, that I'm listening to you, I'm coming to the meetings. He's sort of just making an appearance to appease them. But he's not listening to him. Who he is listening to is the heads of the intelligence agencies. Why would you listen to anybody but the heads? That's who you're supposed to listen to. So he's very clever, and he's been around the block a few times, and whatever he's actually doing, I'm gonna try my best to support. If it comes to the point where stuff starts going bad, innocent people start getting killed, innocent children, then I'm gonna have to say, you know what, Donald, that's wrong, and I'm not gonna support him anymore. But I'm not seeing that yet. I'm not seeing anything of the sort. So it's like if I see somebody like Assad being overthrown. Assad's, like Gaddafi and Saddam. I'm not saying they're good people, but they were in competition with the West and they wanted to build up Africa. And these elites, the Anglo-American establishment, they don't want that. They want to take down any competition. We don't want that. We want them to build and have nice, prosperous lives. We want Africa to be built up, because we know when, that's what they say, don't let a rising tide raise all ships. They develop technology. We do trade with them. They do trade with us. We get their technology. They get our technology. The world just gets better and better, and we go to space together. It's really simple, but psychotic killers, our leaders, don't understand that. But that's a side issue. What I'm saying is, with Saddam and Gaddafi, they weren't the best people. Assad is not the best person. But in a country like that, you know, he can't be super good. So we'll see what happens. If they take out Assad, it's going to have to be really justified. So I just thought I'd start off on that, but got a few different subjects that I'm going to be moving on to. So if you want to be successful, first of all you need to be healthy. How do you be healthy? Well, the first thing you've got to do is you need to not drink, not smoke. You need to rest well. And if you find it difficult to, you know, take that first step, the best thing to do is drink water. I know it sounds simple, and don't drink it like, you know, just sip it. You need to have, I have 3 litres to 3.5 litres a day, and the first thing you do when you get up in the morning, because it's hard to, you know, get up in the morning, is you have half a 2 litre bottle. So that's 1 litre. As soon as you've had that, that's in your system. They say the gut is the key to health. Your gut straight away, your metabolism started, all the toxins and stuff that have been being stored throughout the night, you know, just straight out your system, and then, you know, within like half an hour you're hungry. You know, sometimes you don't want to eat. I've been there where you feel like, oh, this is like eating cardboard, or, you know, when you drink, you know, what I do is I have my vitamins and the water, but even if you just had the water, it'd be straight away, you'd be, you know, ready to go, and you'd be hungry. So it's nothing to do when you think, oh, this tastes like cardboard. That has nothing to do with being depressed. Or, you know, it's because you've not got nutrients inside you, like water, that are pushing the rest of the food down, which creates space for the other food that's going to come down. So you watch when you start drinking water, your health and your vitality will really improve, but you can't drink too much. I have a maximum of 3.5 litres. See, everything in life, you know, you need to have that governor. And if you don't have that, then you're not going to be, you're going to do stuff in excess, or you're not going to do it enough. It's all about getting that perfect operating energy. If you have too much, you're gonna go to sleep, or you're gonna fall down. You're not gonna be able to get up. If you don't have enough, you're not gonna be able to get up. You know, you're always gonna be looking as well. So how do we know that the media has an agenda? Well, 3,500 people die a day on the motorways. Why don't we reduce the speed limit to 30 mile an hour on the motorways? Oh, because, then the economy would slow down, and then, yeah, well, I don't care about the economy. Nobody's gonna die if the economy slows down a little bit because of the speed limit. We have planes, for God's sake. We have drones now. Don't need these very dangerous vehicles called cars where we go down the motorway at 70 mile an hour and then crash into each other. 3,500 people a day. And the point is, they don't ban the cars, but when two terrorists attack, this dragnet surveillance, spy on everybody, they take all our rights away. What does that tell you? One is 3,500 people. You know what, I'm not even going to explain it. If you don't understand that, then you shouldn't be watching these videos, and you should just go and tie a big bowling ball to your leg and jump in the sea. And if you're not going to do that, then don't do it. But don't suspend disbelief on things that don't matter just because you look cool in front of your friends. You need to start following the actual people that are fighting for you. So Leonardo DiCaprio is the biggest hypocrite I've ever known in my life. He goes around talking about global warming, and he has a bigger carbon footprint than probably 75% of this country, or 75% of Americans. That's being conservative. And then he's lecturing you, saying, you need to be, well, he's not saying it like directly, but indirectly. He's saying, oh, we need to sort out global warming. Well, what do you want us to do then, Leo? Maybe have a tax? Yeah. So your friends, the elites, can fucking have another tax on us, make us even more poorer, and then after that, what's next? Another tax and another tax. You know what, we don't care about you. You do whatever you want, you sad piece of shit. And people like you are gonna live miserable lives while we live good lives. We might not have no money, but we're not gonna be miserable like you. We're gonna be alive inside. I've seen them pictures of you on the internet, surrounded by beautiful women, and you still don't fucking smile, do you? I'm not stupid, mate. You're the stupid one. You're the psycho. So I'm just going to end this one there, and I'm going to probably upload this later on. Stay tuned for more videos.